Alright, so it looks like Mecha Break is coming out with a new figurine. I kind of mentioned that already in my last video, but it looks like we have some images from Mecha Break themselves. As you can see here, their first image for the Falcon. And I have Itchy Shoto with me, and if you haven't seen his content, make sure you check him out. I'll put the links below. Alright, so we're going to be talking quickly about this photo. So, as you can see on the top here, Mosho Mecha Break. And if you don't know Mosho Toys, they're basically the third-party metal builds and figurines that they do for either for Gundam, for Gurren Lagann, and things like that. So this is pretty exciting. So the question is, I think the debate is it a model kit or is it a figurine? Ichi, what are your thoughts?
It's going to be similar to how we have our setup with like RGs from Bandai, where you've got your inner frame, and then I think maybe there might be separate plastic pieces that you'll actually be able to build out on it.
So kind of like what they did with the what do you call that series? The what's the one with the Gundams where they did like those 100 scale ones, but it was like kind of like with like a pre-frame. You know what I'm talking about?
The Re 100s?
It was one of the high resolutions. That's what they call it, the high resolutions. So it's like with
Ah,
the high resolutions, like they had that pre-frame where they came with a frame with it, but then they
yeah,
also
yeah.
yeah. So it could be something like that. That could be a possibility, right? Like pre-frame.
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't really know Mosho's stuff, so I don't know if that's typical that they would go that route, or just because, again, it is Mecha Brick and they're kind of new to it. It wouldn't surprise me if they were going more of an action figure route as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So from what it says here, it says the Falcon's ready to strike. Mecha Break and Mosho Toys, the first painted model with metal frame. So you're right. It looks like it's gonna be something like where it's gonna have the metal frame, but you can build it. But I think it's gonna be the high resolution as we talked about. So it's gonna come with a
Yeah.
frame that already comes with it, and then on top of it, you'll just be able to put it together.
I
But
wish
here's
I wish that with the actual like items that they were showing there, I
yeah.
wish that they had have actually included a picture of the model kit instead of a pre-render from the game.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of like. It's not really. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is just a pre-render from the game, I think. Unless freaking figurines are so intense now that this is actually a model kit, right? Like
So intense they have post-processing.
yeah, right. So it says the image is illustration purposes only, not the final presentation of the product. But I don't understand how this. So it looks like it's just from the game, right? I mean, am I going crazy here? Like I feel
What should
like.
be Well, I think it's going to be really interesting is because like a lot of the mecha break pieces,
Mm,
they do have light up parts to them. I
yeah.
wonder how they're going to go about kind of illustrating that because they're much more prominent
Hmm.
than you would have in say a lot of different Gundams.
Yeah.
Like normally with some Gundam kits, you'll have like maybe the eyes
Hmm.
and maybe one or two other pieces. And no, we're not talking unicorn. Um, but I wonder how they're going to kind of like compensate for that in the model kit itself. If they're just
Hmm.
going to like keep it as colored plastic, will
Yeah.
it be like semi see through?
Yeah. Well, the interesting enough is like with Mosho, they are very up to date with LED stuff. So if you look at some of their figurines, they're pretty detailed, and of course they do come with a lot of like LED stuff as well. So I'm sure they'll definitely incorporate that with Mega Break. Maybe not for this one, but I for sure if it's the figurines, then yeah, for sure I think they would able to do LED lighting stuff. But from
So
here it looks like they do have some model kits. It looks like, but mainly I think they focus a lot more on the figurine side. So it'll probably be like a metal build if anything. And
gotcha.
and honestly, I'm okay with that because like I feel like I don't even have time to build as much. So this would actually be a win for me. So I would totally be okay with it if they ever did like just strictly just the figurine part. But the quality is really good. Of course, they have Pacific Rim stuff too, and well, not this one specific, but they do. But yeah, their
I don't
products
know.
are really good. So
For me, I'd say it's the exact opposite. I want just a hunk of plastic that I
yeah.
can build and paint and make beautiful all on my own.
That's fair. Yeah, I'd be okay with that too. Like either way, I'm okay with any of them. I have no problem with any whatever they decide to go with the route of. But it looks like they're doing a
All I
Sesame Street
know,
collaboration. What the heck? That's like super random. Yeah,
I was
they're
gonna
doing.
say, all I know is I saw a Heavy Arms ripoff.
Oh, I know. Right here is it this one right here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that one right there.
yeah. Well, the thing with China, right? Like copywriting is so like there's no copywriting there. You can literally do what the hell you want in China. So that's kind of like what makes everything so amazing over there, because there's no limits. They're just like, oh, I'm gonna do this, boom, boom, boom. But anyways, yeah, this looks pretty exciting though. Whatever it is, model kit or metal build, I hope it's something. But this is exciting. So anyways, what do you guys think in the comments? Make sure you like, subscribe below for your thoughts, and see you guys next video. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, I was watching that.